Hello, Film Freakz podcast. Welcome
What is happening?
back.
What is this?
This is how I always start the episodes. What are you talking about? This is how we always do it.
He's on the priest voice.
It's me, DJ 101, Yemmy the Ferret Radio here with more Film Freakz podcast. We got a great cast of characters today for this episode where we talk about a single movie, and we'll get right into that. Oh my gosh, we have the electric blue lightning. Just Callus here. Wow.
Nice. Hello, everyone.
And the lizard man himself, Taymation.
Hello.
And it's that Positivity Ray, also called Ray of Sunshine, the Ray of Positivity, Ray.
Hi, I can be sunshine too.
How are we all doing today?
I was
very
good
confused.
until this. What is this?
It's how I always do the podcast. What is going on right now? This is how I always do the podcast. You listen to the last episode. This is exactly how it goes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, every single time.
I feel like I'm being gaslit.
No,
I don't know. I feel like that's like the big usual opening, and maybe you're just forgetting in your old age.
Maybe I slipped into a parallel dimension, parallel universe, whatever, and just didn't realize.
You know what, Tay?
It happens.
You were put on the machine again, weren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah. I think
Which machine?
Tay lost about 5 years of his life, which is about the amount of time this podcast has been going on. So of course he would forget about the amazing intro that I do every single time.
Right. Yep. It's all coming back to me.
Quite, yes.
Indubitably.
Well, we have some unfinished business from last episode.
We sure do.
Someone dragged their feet and didn't watch the movie in time.
Nah, it wasn't dragging the feet.
But now
It was more
Tay gets to
forgot.
give his unedited thoughts, his unequivocally posturous big words review
Okay. Yep.
of
So big.
Twilight.
Pull those SAT words out there, Tay.
Yeah. Okay.
See, he tried to do it on purpose, but he forgot that we made him watch it anyways. So
Yeah. Well, I did watch it. I watched it right before. I watched it back to back with this week's movie. So,
whoa.
which
Whiplash.
we'll get into a little bit more when we talk about this movie. Overall, again, my brain just it's happening
Say
again.
it,
I
Tay,
can't remember words
out loud.
I can't remember the words. Yes, this movie, Twilight, has it's just so bad. Poor pacing, bad acting, the weird, like, culty, unrealistic way the other students react to Bella is just so weird and
That is
off-putting.
weird.
It's just immediately like, oh, you're the new person. We love you automatically and think you're the best thing, amazing person ever. Oh my god.
She literally didn't say anything, and Mike was
Yeah,
in
exactly.
his pants.
And so Ray, you kind of talked about it a little bit, how in the book she actually has a personality.
Yeah.
So they went the opposite, because in the book she's very supposed to be kind of plain looking and a self-insert character. Movies and books are full of them. It's fine, whatever. But in this one, they went, well, what if we did the opposite? What if we just took an attractive person, but then just made them bland as fuck? But everyone still loves her for some reason. It's so weird and off-putting, and just all the scenes.
So lovable.
All the scenes that involve the school stuff is just bad because of that. Because, what the cinematography and effects were whatever. You had the green filter that's on all those movies in that time. Whatever. But the worst sin of this movie is just that teaching young girls that gaslighting and stalking is fine.
Preach.
And this movie is
I
just
like
full of
watching
it.
you sleep. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's so cute. You're so hot. Oh my gosh. You watch me sleep? You follow me around? Oh my
That's
goodness.
another thing. What if he was ugly? What if he was
Yeah.
butt ugly and he's like, I've been watching you sleep. And
yeah.
I've been stalking you. And I want
Yeah.
to suck your blood.
There's a comic that gets reused a bunch in different memes where it's like a hot guy at work and like, you look good today, and she's like, oh my god, thanks. And then it's like a fat unattractive guy saying, you look good today, and she's like, oh my god, calling HR. And I feel like that applies to this movie.
Yeah.
I
like,
think
oh, he gets-
what Tay is
they-
trying to say is that he is Team Jacob.
No, I'm not even. I am team nobody.
Wow.
That's not how it works.
That's
Tay.
that's respectable.
No, it's
though.
not how
No,
it works.
I respect it.
Thank you, Ray. No, I don't think, because like you guys brought up points of why she shouldn't be with Jacob, and those are all very valid points.
Yeah.
Obviously you don't get a lot of that in this movie. Jacob just seems fine. I know.
Yeah.
I know the plots of the other books a little bit.
What the dog doing?
So
He's imprinting on your child.
yeah.
Oh my god.
God. Yeah, that's a whole nother problem. But yeah, just like she shouldn't be with any of them. They're both problematic, and like at one point, I think Edward says in the movie like, I think you should just be like, she's like, turn me into a vampire. You should just be okay with spending a full life with me. I'm like, that's problematic because you look 17 perpetually. And at some point, it's going to look like a 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 80-year-old with a 17-year-old. And that's not good either.
Yeah, like, can we also talk about, like, he's 109?
Yeah.
Like, bleh.
Yeah,
Bleh.
exactly. Well, I think you guys brought it up, like his brain never finished developing. He's just perpetually a 17-year-old. And yeah, there's, like I said, this book is full of bad problems. Like, just right from the get-go, they're just, the relationship is so unhealthy and so just problematic. And I hate this movie. I hate this book. I hate everything about it. Like, it's just, they're so bad. They're written bad. They teach just bad life lessons. They gave us things like 50 Shades of Grey, which is also problematic in many ways and teaches bad like BDSM stuff.
Yes and no. Have you actually read the books and seen the movie?
I haven't, but I have friends in the BDSM community who have, and it's very problematic and teaches all the wrong lessons about that community, apparently.
Interesting. Well, I'm not part of that community. So
I'm not either. I can't, like I said, I can't
Callus?
say.
Let's
I'm
refer
just,
to Callus.
I'm just talking about
Callus.
friends who are in it. So, but yeah, Callus.
Nope, I'm not saying anything.
right.
Okay.
He's shy. He's shy.
The only thing that like about those movies that I had a problem with, so like there's it's technically consensual, but like she has no idea what the F is going on like in that world, and like maybe that is like part of the problematic thing. And I don't know.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
50 Shades, I'm sorry.
Oh, 50 Shades. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same with in Twilight. She doesn't know what's going on.
That is true.
And she's, she's 16, 17, and just like, there was that scene where she's like, there's 3 things I know. Edward is a vampire. And like, I just feel like there's a slight pause where she's like, I think. It's like, he just told you he is. Of course you know this. To something stupid. I don't remember. And then she's like, but I'm irrevocably, or whatever.
Irrevocably.
Thank you. Irrevocably in love with him. And it's like, girl, you're 17. Fuck you.
Like, just the hormones are hormoning.
I get it. And it's like, yeah, I loved people when I was younger and didn't end up with them, But it's like...
Okay, what did a vampire do to you?
That's the thing. I like vampires, that actual vampires.
A vampire broke my heart in high school?
No, it was in college.
Plot twist: this is actually Tay's life that got documented.
Stephanie Meyer stole my life and profited off it.
Double plot twist. Tay is Edward.
No, I'm Bella. She swapped the gender so she could get away with it, and I couldn't sue her.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable indeed.
Great segue.
Anyways, you guys, like you pointed out, it's just a dumb, fun movie to watch. And as somebody who watches bad movies constantly just to like heckle them, have fun, I get that. It's still I've seen really bad movies that are enjoyable, and this is not like it's just teetering on the edge of being like enjoyable at times. But overall, mostly it's not enjoyable. Like there are scenes that you go, that was fun, sure, but overall, just not fun. But you guys gave it, I think, your.
Don't worry about what we gave it. What do you give it?
Oh, I know what you gave it. Your average score was a 4, and just to make sure I bring it back down to reality, I'm going to give it a 0.5.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
What? A 0.5.
Yeah.
From Tay.
Because some of you were like, I know this movie deserves a 3, but I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5.
No, I was the opposite.
Chameleon.
I said
no,
the
you
opposite.
were. Chameleon was the one who's like, I know it deserves a 3, but I'm going to give it a 5. And because of that, I'm giving it a 0.5 because it doesn't deserve a 5 out of 5.
Thanks a lot, Millie.
Well, with that brings the average down from a 4 to a 3.3.
Oh,
Wow.
Acceptable.
You got him good.
Dang.
Nailed it.
Sad.
I think that's like the second 0.5 we've had on the podcast ever.
I think so, yeah. It was Lucy who gave the other one a 0.5.
I
think that was what for Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, I think it was Happy
You
Gilmore
were
2.
correct, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. How in the hell did you remember that?
I don't know.
Because
Because it was the only time it happened. So.
Oh man.
You know what? For funsies, I'm going to write down what I think everyone's score is going to be for this episode's movie.
Oh,
Very good.
Well,
Very good.
speaking of this episode's movie.
Yeah, I was like, you have to get into it because I do have a slight comparison I want to make between Twilight and this movie. So.
Okay,
Well, that's
all right.
interesting.
Well, we'll let you start off the conversation then. But first, let's introduce the movie. I was the one who was able to choose the movie for this episode, and with that power came great responsibility. Inconceivable. I chose The Princess Bride from 1987, directed by Rob Reiner, rest in peace. The synopsis is, in this enchantingly cracked fairy tale, I don't like that wording, but I'll read it. The beautiful Princess Buttercup and the dashing Wesley must overcome staggering odds to find happiness amid six-fingered swordsmen, murderous princes, Sicilians, and rodents of unusual size. But even death can't stop these true lovebirds from triumphing. And it stars Carrie Hughes, Robert Wright, Mandy Patinkin, which I believe was Inigo Montoya.
Yeah.
Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn,
Sarandon?
Andre Russo, Andre the Giant, Fred Savage, Peter Falk, Peter Cook, Mel Smith, Carol Kane, Billy Crystal, and many, many more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tay, go ahead.
So everyone knows the meme that this was a better love story than Twilight. The beginning of Up is a better love story than Twilight. It's a meme. And watching
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
It's an old meme. Yeah. I'm watching Princess Bride. Just the 2 minutes, we get a love story, and immediately just came across me like, holy shit, this is a better relationship and a better love. I lived the meme and didn't even just occur to me about the meme at first. I was just like, this is a better love story than Twilight.
Tay had
that
an eyes
beginning-
wide shut moment.
Yeah, it was just oh,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
beginning reminds me of Holes and Kate Barlow and Sam, and he's always like, "I can fix that." That's what it
Yes.
reminded me of.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was just like so refreshing to go from Twilight to this immediately and just go like, oh, a healthy relationship. So like I said, I don't know if it's necessarily a starting point to talk, but it was something I lived while watching these
I could
back to
see
back.
Tay sitting on his couch, tears streaming down his face.
Wait, is it really a healthy relationship if she pushed him off the cliff?
Well, that was later.
That was later,
and
Cal.
he did,
She also didn't know that it was him.
yeah, and he kind of deserved it. He did,
Yeah.
abandon her
Well,
a little
he
bit.
and he did kind of like raise his fist at her also for like.
Yeah. So it was deserved, and he knew it was deserved.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anywho,
Wait,
let's rewind the
hold
clock.
Hold on. Wait.
Here we go.
Yemmy, you stole my intro. Since you did everyone's intro, you stole my intro. I was gonna say, hello, my name is Just Callus. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Wow.
I knew that was coming.
I almost said my real name. Oh, jeez. I almost said my real name just now.
That would have worked so well, though.
Yes. Okay, Yemmy, go
Goodness.
ahead.
So let's rewind the clock here.
That was a rewind noise.
The one
That
thing
was a
that I think a
great
lot of people
rewind.
forget about this movie is that it's a book inside of a movie. You know?
I
Yeah.
totally forgot about that.
So I did not forget about that, but there are so many reviews when you're scrolling through just any site that's like, I kind of forgot that this was like a grandpa reading this story to his grandkid, and
Mhm.
I think that aspect of the movie doesn't change anything for me because I think the acting's good and I think that the setups are good. The emotional punches are there in the movie, so like it's not like they interrupt at like the worst times, and obviously as the story goes on, the son, not the son, but the grandson gets more invested in it, so they interrupt less. But I think it kept a little bit of a lighthearted nature in there, and I thought it was generally fine when they interrupted the movie or the book.
Yeah, there was one interruption, but it was actually notable, I guess, because it's the grandpa's interruption. The grandpa actually interrupts and's like, she doesn't get eaten by the eels here.
Yeah.
And my first thought was, here, but she will
Right.
get eaten by the eels later.
Yeah, it's funny wording.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't seen this movie in, oh my God, probably, how old am I? Probably
You tell us.
15 years.
How old are you, Ray?
15 to 20. I'm 30. So I saw this. I don't even know if it was 50. I think it was like 20 years ago. Good golly. So I completely forgot like just about everything that happened, to be completely fair with you. So it was like watching it over again. And well, what I want to say is about like the end, so I don't really want to say that yet. But it was very refreshing watching it back, and the beginning confused the absolute hell out of me until like I remembered the book. I was like, oh yeah.
Who the fuck is this kid and where's my buttercup?
Right.
Yeah,
Starts with like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
well, I was gonna move on. If you have something to say about this,
Oh, I just like the very first shot I think is of like a NES game, like playing baseball.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Yup.
what?
And that's
I thought this was a
Atari.
fantasy movie.
Don't insult NES like that. That was Atari.
Okay, sorry, Atari.
Jeez, Tay.
I didn't look closely.
Be better.
I should be better.
Anyway, proceed. Yemmy.
I've seen this movie so many times.
Oh, me too.
This is like one of my favorite movies ever. So yeah, I pretty much clearly remembered every scene, and I still enjoy it. Every watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I told my wife, I think, at one point, where it's like, yeah, we have to watch Prince Bride. I could probably just close my eyes, though, and remember everything. Just I'll watch it from my memory because yeah, I've seen this movie a lot as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I've seen it quite a lot too. I don't think it really gets stale on rewatches. It keeps pretty alive. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, a lot of times you'll laugh during a movie like this. I mean, I didn't really laugh on this time around, which is not the movie's fault. It's probably just me like knowing the punchlines coming in. But the part that still makes me giggle is when Miracle Max is in the movie. That entire sequence with Billy Crystal, I love it so much. It's such a funny scene, and then his wife comes in, and she's like berating him, and they end up getting him to work with them because it's gonna harm the prince essentially. So like that's still like one of my favorite sequences in
I love that scene too.
in the movie.
I love at the end. There's like, do you think they'll succeed? It would take a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say the first, I would say, act of the movie, because the first act of the movie is kind of like Wesley leaves, she gets captured by the Sicilian, the giant, and the Spaniard, and they take her away. And the end of the first act, I feel like, is when they when he reveals himself as Wesley and rolling down the cliff. And I think that it's such a perfect first act for a movie. It has a little bit of suspense. It has a little bit of action with the sword fight and the fight with the giant. And it has some cunning in it as well with the Sicilian and
romance.
And yes, it has the romance in there. It has a twist in there of it's not the. Well, I mean, we all could tell it wasn't the. I mean, he was the pirate, but also at the same time, it was Wesley the whole time. But it has a little twist in there. And then it has a nice funny ending where he's rolling down the hill, and then she goes, "Oh, damn it, that's Wesley," and she rolls down after him. So, I think the first act of this movie is quite possibly perfect. Like I love all the scenes, the fights, the dialogue. It's all so good within the first act. I could almost like have the credits roll before they get to the fire swamp and be okay.
Yeah, no, I agree. The first act of this movie is just it's done perfectly. You got humor in there. You got like I still like I'm kind of like you, where like I've seen enough that like I don't necessarily laugh out loud, internally laugh and say it's always good. But the one part where I do still giggle and laugh is when she's like, "Oh my dear God, it's Wesley," and throws herself off, and then you just see her tumbling down. Like it's like a stunt double, but like it's still like her making that like that she did the ADR of her oofs. I don't know, just it makes me laugh every time.
What I really focused in on was the dummies that they used for the movie during this time watching.
Yeah.
Because when Andre the Giant is climbing the rope, they're all dummies. When he's holding Wesley going to Miracle Max, it's a dummy. Like there's just so many moments where it's funny. And then when Andre the Giant is, I keep calling it, I know it's Fezzik. Yeah. When Fezzik is burning in the cape, like you can clearly see it's just a mannequin. It's great.
Yeah.
I don't think it, like I said, I think it was stunt doubles for them going down the hill, but I didn't look closely enough. It might have been dummies.
Yeah, maybe it
that
was.
ragdoll physics in there.
Speaking of that scene where they're climbing the rope, I thought it was funny how like no one uses their legs to climb; they're just kind of dangling there, and they're just climbing using only their arms, which is very impressive.
Very impressive. Clearly not like that. They're just on have a harness around them, pulling them up.
Right.
That and like I said, little things like that still make me laugh. Like it's unrealistic, but it's funny.
Yeah.
So if you think the first act is perfect, Yemmy, how do you feel about the other acts?
Here we go.
No, I think the second act is good. I wasn't as interested in the second act, but I feel like the third act kind of starts when they get to when the gang gets back together. Essentially, Fezzik and
when he's
Montoya, they
quote
find
unquote revived.
Yeah, when
I
he's
feel like I
going
feel
to
like
get
it's when he
revived, yeah.
finally wakes up.
That's kind of like where it starts up again.
Yeah, like you just moved your finger. Aren't you impressed?
Yeah, the
Flopping
second
his
act,
head around to look at each of them.
even though there's funny moments, like the albino he's pretty funny when they first show him like in the dungeon. And then I also like jog his memory and he bops him on the head and he just falls over. It's a great moment. I just feel like the second act kind of drags a bit, but the third act gets right back into it. And I enjoy the third act a lot. But then the movie or the book just kind of ends when they get on the horses, and I guess you can kind of just infer what's going to happen. You know, Montoya is going to become the feared pirate Robinson, and you know they're all going to live happily ever after. But I would have liked more of an actual ending to
like an epilogue.
Yeah, something, because I thought it was going to happen during the credits, but then they were just showing the scenes from the movie, so I was like, oh, it's interesting. So it does get docked like a half star for just a bit of a sudden ending to the movie.
Yeah. I mean, they did have the most passionate kiss on this planet. Maybe even in the universe. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
The book didn't go into that. Just the planet.
I thought
well, went into
they were gonna start
history.
When they were talking about like how there's been 5 most passionate kisses in the world. I thought they were gonna start listing them off, but
yeah,
no, it's just a statement.
Number 2, Callus and his hand.
Oh man. Is it cool to talk about the ending yet? Or are we still?
It's hip.
So whatever.
It's Gucci.
It's edgy.
Do we think that the story was written about the grandpa?
Oh, I never.
When he says "as you wish" like that.
I think he was just saying that to be like that was his way of saying "I love you" to my grandson. But
fair. But then I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah, no, I had never considered that. Like that he was technically Wesley back in the day, except for it's still a fantasy book.
Right.
Like,
but
didn't he say that his grandfather had read it to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why I take it as just like the book. This is how I'm going to say I love you, because he didn't say I love you. You know, when he got up,
fair.
It wasn't like I love you, bud. It was just a come back tomorrow as you wish. That's to show I love you. Because it was the '80s, and grandpas and fathers couldn't say I love you.
No, it's too girly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what only girls say. Unless it is a guy, unless you're saying it to your daughter, maybe then it's fine, or your granddaughter. But you can't say I love you to another man. But I think Peter Falk and Fred Savage, I think they both did a great job. No, they didn't have a ton of scenes, but they both, I think, acted really well and did a good job being this grandpa and grandson.
Yeah, and Fred Savage would move on to have a pretty decent movie career. I mean, movies.
Didn't he? Well, I think he did Wonder Years before this, or was doing Wonder Years at the same time as this, or was it after?
Yeah, he was known for his role as Kevin in the American television series The Wonder Years.
Okay.
So yeah, he was doing
this was
that
after.
And, yeah, so this was during. I think it was during, but
he was mostly a television. He actually produced Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, Hannah Montana, Phil the Future, and Ugly Betty. He also helped produce It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So yeah, I'd say he's had a pretty good career.
Oh yeah, no, he's had a good career for sure.
Damn.
I would say. I know he was on a sitcom when he was older that I think only went one season. I liked it, but apparently no one else did. Or it just didn't do well enough to, get a second season. It was, I think, because it was a show kind of similar to The Office, but it was like, many years before The Office. So I don't think audiences were quite ready for it.
But your kids will love it.
Yeah, your kids will love this. Yeah. And then, like I said, obviously he was I don't know if he had anything to do with Boy Meets World, but his brother was on Boy Meets World, and he was on like an episode of Boy Meets World. I do remember that.
As a cameo.
I wondered if he was his brother, Ben.
Yeah. Ben Savage is his younger brother.
Yeah. So he looked so much like him in
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
So, what was everyone's favorite scene?
I mean, there's so many good ones. Although I just had the thought, I don't know why it came to me, but like, when he's like, it's the captain of the guards is like, I don't have the key. Tear his arms up. Oh, you mean this key?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the wine scene was my favorite. Either that or them like climbing up the hill, or the sword fighting scene.
Like I said, there's too many good scenes. I think
There
just
are.
one.
Yeah, I tend to favor when the Sicilian.
The Sicilian.
Yes.
Vizini, when
Vicini.
he's doing when Wesley is humoring him, making him think that he's like the smartest guy in the world. I think that whole dialogue exchange, it just feels so natural, and the conclusion is like, well, I built up resistance to the poison. It's like, oh, well, of course.
Right.
Yeah, and I still just love the way he like is laughing and then just immediately stops and kills over.
Yes.
It's
That was funny.
classic.
That was great.
And I also love Montoya's line after they are done climbing the cliff. He's like, inconceivable. And Montoya's like, you say that word, but I do not think you know its meaning.
You know what it means? Yeah.
You keep using that word. I don't think you know what it means. Yeah, it's such a good movie. Just everything about it. I just love this movie so much.
So, what does inconceivable mean here? Does anyone actually know?
It
I feel like
means
I
one
choose,
life
but I'm gonna look it up to make
No,
sure.
no. Don't look it up. No, don't look it up. Off the top of your dome.
It's something
What
that
does it
can't
mean?
be. Yeah, it's something that can't be conceived. Like,
unthinkable.
I mean,
Can't
yeah, it's
grasp it.
unthinkable.
Yeah.
You can't grasp it. Which he's kind of using it right, where it's like, I can't believe this guy is doing this, but at the same time,
He uses the word
Kinda
so often.
is, but kind of not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like people who use the word literally too many, like for everything, when it's like, okay, no, you don't know what.
No, but
I literally died. No, literally, you did not die. You were still alive.
You
famous
literally
part of,
wouldn't be here.
that Weird Al song, Word Crimes. He goes into how literally doesn't mean literally what you are meaning for it to mean.
You're meaning figuratively.
I love so many of Vicini's lines. Like, he is very mean, but he's like very funny about it.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite lines is when he calls Andre, you hippopotamic landmass.
Yeah.
It's like such a random.
Oh, poor Andre.
Yeah.
Because he's so smart.
So
He's got to
mean.
use the big words. But he's not really that smart.
Not at all.
Only slightly lesser known. Don't go against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Well, it's funny. Him and the Six-Fingered Man are the only two characters who actually die during the movie.
Yeah.
Everyone else lives.
Yeah.
Because they do a fake
wow.
out with the king.
Yeah.
And they just...
Well, dude, there are...
I guess Wesley technically dies. I mean, he
yeah,
literally dies.
The 5 like soldiers were with the Six-Fingered Man. I think they all died too.
Man, those 5 characters were my favorites in the movies. I
Right?
was really sad when those 5 random soldiers died.
Well, you just said no one else dies. Like, nah, technically, some soldiers
no
died.
other like main characters.
Yeah, no other main.
You're expecting the prince to get his comeuppance, but his real
Yeah.
comeuppance is watching them have a beautiful life together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and Grandpa said no one kills him. He lives.
Yeah, he did spoil it. Damn.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I'm pretty sure that albino died from that punk to the dome.
Yeah.
They didn't say that he died. They just said
they
they
didn't
took
say,
his
but-
cover.
No,
Yeah.
he died off screen.
Yeah, he didn't recover from that wound.
Yeah, he
That mortal
he
blow.
got a concussion. No one woke him
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, I think it's time for Callus's Spanish review.
Callus's Spanish review coming at you.
Oh, thank you for giving me a short one.
Yeah.
All right, this reviewer says, es un clásico y no admito discusión. Dale, Íñigo. So they are basically saying, this is a classic and I will not discuss further. And Dale, Íñigo, that means like, go, Íñigo.
That one I kind of knew, actually. Like, looking at it, I was like, I know a few Spanish words, and I was like, well, classic, no discussion. something go Ignio. Inigo. And so I was like, it's probably like, yeah, go Inigo. So.
You're saying this one was too easy. Gotcha.
I'm saying this one was too easy. Give us a better one.
Okay. No, that was perfect. This was perfect.
Next time, we'll really test Callus's metal.
Oh, jeez. Next time he's going to find a 2-paragraph review.
Yeah.
It will be half written in Portuguese, half in Spanish.
Yeah, and remember, you're picking this movie, Callus, so try to pick one that, you don't pick a hard one for yourself.
Callus is going to pick the most not Spanish movie ever.
I'm going to pick like a Chinese movie.
All right, here's Callus's Mandarin review. All right, well, that was another episode of Callus's Spanish review.
Oh, yeah, you forgot to do the little intro.
I did a jingle for you.
He did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's going unappreciated here.
Oh, my gosh. So, I think the one part of this movie that I am kind of indifferent about, it's not like I don't like it, but like indifferent. I think the whole fire forest, the fire swamp part, I mean, it's got some action in there. It's got giant rodents, which, like, be still my beating heart. But at the same time, I was like, oh, I don't know. This time around, I was just like, it wasn't really interesting to me. And they ended up getting captured anyway, so it's like the shortcut didn't really even work. So
yeah. I think that's one scene where, like, if it's your first time seeing it or you haven't seen it for a long time, maybe kind of forgot, you'd be like, oh, well, what's going to happen? But like if you've seen the movie a bunch, that is the one scene I think I agree that kind of bogs it down a little bit.
I can agree
it's
with
fine.
That too.
It's a fine scene, but like it just feels unnecessary.
It's so funny how like the giant rat you can like clearly see there's just some guy in a suit moving around.
Oh, yeah. I still like them.
Yeah, I mean, I like the giant rats. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I love a rouse.
But also at the same time, like that, the scenes could be taken out and there'd be no change in the story whatsoever. So
yeah,
nothing of importance happens other than they possibly could die, but they don't, and then they just get captured anyway.
Yep. It was padding to make the movie hit that 90-minute mark.
I suppose, maybe.
Yeah. And if you were reading this as a book, I think it would probably be a little more intense.
Oh, sure.
But like, I mean, even maybe not then, because like, it's like this. This is like not even halfway through the book. They're not gonna die here.
But they could. Maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Or maybe you're just like, oh well, maybe we're gonna, like, they're gonna get away from the prince and explore all these different like fantasy stuff, and then it's just like, oh no, they just leave it and get captured by the prince.
I will give this movie tons of credit into the book too. If this is in the book, I mean, actually killing Wesley is pretty crazy. Like,
yeah.
He goes through all that pain and dies, and it's just like, most movies aren't going to take that leap of taking out the main character. So that is that's where I will give this movie major props.
Yeah,
and then it also sets up for like limp-bodied Wesley for like the rest of the movie, which is funny.
It is funny. I like that. I just love the way, like, when he's talking to them, he has to just flop his head back and forth, look at who's talking.
You're bluffing.
Maybe.
Oh man, I was like, should I start clapping when he actually stands up? I feel like if I was in the movie theater with a bunch of people, we'd probably start clapping because like that is a pretty epic moment where he's like, yeah, might as well just get up. Gets up and
well, I mean, at that point, like looking back at it, and I was like, well, yeah. I mean, he crawled to the bed, or he got to the bed, so clearly he's strong enough to kind of stand. But he walked there. Then he's like, I gotta lay down. That was exhausting.
Yeah.
And as somebody who's had to recover and learn to walk again, I get that. I get it.
Whoa, new Taylor unlocked?
New Taylor. I mean, if you've, it's not super new, I guess. If you've followed stuff, follow me.
This new Taylor came in Swift.
Unless, like I said, if you've been following my career, my streaming and YouTube career. Oh, I get what you did. I see. Yes.
Oh man.
Good one. I'm not angry.
You just sneak that in there.
Yeah, no, I did. I had a stroke when I was 20. So I had to learn how to rewalk.
Aw, Tay.
Are you taking care of yourself now, Tay?
Of course. No, it was a fluke. Like, it was a like, they were like, after all the tests and everything, they're like, you are 100% healthy besides the stroke. What the hell? So just got unlucky. But yeah, I had to learn how to rewalk and everything. And so I get it, walking, I don't know how far the bedroom was from that suit of armor, but it can be tiring just walking 20 feet sometimes, and you're just like, okay, I need to sit down. So that's accurate. That's all I'm saying. It's accurate. Plus half a star for accuracy.
There we go.
But also, like, they say that the machine takes he only the first time he used it, he brought it out to level 1, which took away like 1 year of his life. Yeah. So does that mean that he's like, I don't know, after taking like 50 more years? Mm-hmm. Well, he's like in his 80s or something.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He got that miracle pill, which gave him back his 50 years. So.
The chocolate
that's
helps
quite
it
some
go down.
Pill.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta say, this is one of the 2 movies that Andre the Giant acted in, and oh man, I loved him so much. Like,
what's the other one? I didn't know there was another one.
I believe he was in Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, nice. Okay, maybe I'll have to go watch Conan the Barbarian then.
But yeah, he has a bunch of like documentaries and stuff like that too. But yeah, one of the 2 like major films he was in, and man, another one gone too soon. I thought he was so charismatic in this, and he was eating up the role. Like, it just all works so well. I mean, he's not like the best actor, but
no,
man, did he?
But he's perfect. He plays the role.
He played the role perfectly.
Yeah. And again, that's the problem with being that big is you're not going to live long, unfortunately.
Yeah.
By the time he was 12, he was 6'3".
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he had gigantism.
Yeah, which everyone else who's had that died early too, because you get so big, your heart's like, I can't keep up. Stop this, please.
Yeah, just like that giant from what's the other movie we watched? Big Fish.
Yeah.
He died shortly after the movie.
Yeah, him. I'm the tallest man on the in recorded history who had the Guinness World Record. He lived to be like, I don't even remember now, less than 30s. So, yeah.
I have to make a slight correction. He was not in Conan the Barbarian. He was in Conan the Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Which I think
was
the
that
sequel.
also?
Did he play Conan? Oh no, it was still because it was Arnie who played Conan, right?
Yeah, Arnold was Conan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was probably just a quick character, side character.
Probably, or maybe he was the villain, the antagonist in that movie. I don't know. You've seen it. I haven't.
I've not seen it. I'm just looking at his list of
okay.
movies.
You were just looking. Well, we should try to. Let's just make this an Andre the Giant routine, or not routine, but everyone pick a Andre the Giant movie.
All right, so Cal's will pick Conan the Destroyer, and then
all 2 of them.
All 2 of them. Then we're done. We've seen them all. We saw his filmography.
Well then, Ray and Tay, you guys pick Princess Bride and Conan again.
Okay, sure, yeah.
That works.
And we'll just we won't re-record. We'll just play the first two just again.
It'll give us a month off. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. It'll just be like, when everyone's like, they should just re-release Groundhog Day into theaters, but then, or say there's a sequel to Groundhog Day, but then re-release Groundhog Day.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be funny. Well, anything else that needs to be said?
I'm sure there is, but I'm like extremely tired.
That's fair. And
I feel you.
The movies, the like really, really good movies, we never have a ton of things to say because they're just so good. It's like,
That's true.
We said it all.
Yeah, I would be quoting the movie a lot, but like I have foggy brain. I didn't really sleep last night, so
Don't be getting sick, sir.
I'm not getting sick. I just have sometimes I just have random nights. No matter how much ZQuil I take or whatever, I just can't get to sleep. And yesterday was one of those nights. So, but I can feel it. I'm gonna have a good night's sleep tonight.
Nice.
But unlike the Monty Python episode, I can't. My mind just cannot form the quotes properly in my head. So I'm just like, you know what? I can't. I'm just not gonna try because then I'll just misquote it and then look like a dumbass.
Well, speaking of quotes, another one of my favorite lines is, let's see, it's when she says something like, "I'm not a witch, I'm your wife." That was so funny.
That's part of the whole mystical Mel section.
Yes.
Miracle Max.
Miracle Max, yeah.
Miracle Max.
Good.
Yeah, that's still like such a fun moment in the movie, and it's just like a quick Billy Crystal in and out kind of thing. But
yeah, what's fun is Madeline Kahn, I believe is her name. She's in. She joined the cast of not Stranger Things. Wrong show. Strange New Worlds. Oh. So Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, and she's a delight in that show as well. So she's just funny.
Also, Billy Crystal famously voiced Mike for Monsters, Inc., one of my favorite animated characters.
And Billy Crystal, I haven't seen him do a ton of movies lately, but he used to do a lot of movies back in the 90s.
In the 90s, yeah.
He got that Disney money and he said, "I'm good. I'm out."
Yeah, he's probably like producing or something.
Yeah, probably. Still one of my favorite shorts, Mike's New Car. Classic.
Oh my gosh. It is so good.
Maybe we make this a Billy Crystal
Billy Crystal podcast. All right, Callus.
Why not just like the next 4 episodes? We all pick a Billy Crystal movie.
So you have Monsters Inc., Monsters University.
I have
Harry Met Sally, and
I have
City Slickers.
Yeah, I would pick City Slickers. Is what I'd pick because it's been a long time since I've seen that.
No, Analyze This. That's a great movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie. Maybe I will pick that one just for fun.
And then we could do like special appearances of Billy Crystal's.
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy. I'm Still Here. Hamlet. We could go on forever.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, does anyone else has anything they want to say about the episode?
About this episode, the intro was weird.
Oh, I meant the movie.
The movie, no, I don't have anything else to say about the movie.
All right, I'm writing in my notes. DJ voice for opening out. All right.
I'm not saying it's out.
It's been almost 100 and what? It's been what 150 something episodes, and we're finally striking the DJ voice out. Unbelievable. We've been doing it for so long. People are gonna riot. You're gonna make Greedy Waffles cry. Do you want to do that, Tay?
I don't want to make Greedy Waffles cry. Like I said, I don't hate it. You don't have to stop it. It was just weird and unexpected for me, who had been on the machine apparently.
Unexpected, even though it's been going on for 100.
I said for me, who's been on the machine. We established this. Although it is weird that I remembered Lucy's ranking of the Happy Gilmore 2 precisely if my
Yeah.
memory had been wiped, but
Well, yeah.
Were you gonna
there's
say
gaps,
Coco?
you know.
no, I was gonna say Callous, and I was like, nope, wasn't Callous.
All right, so my new goal. So I'm crossing off DJ voice. My new goal is, suggest a movie where everyone gives it a 0.5. That's my new goal.
Oh, I could easily do that.
Oh,
I
jeez.
could easily
Oh,
give us a
no.
0.5 movie. Don't go there.
Oh no, let's not.
Yemmy, what have you done?
All right, next up, vampires suck.
Listen,
parody
that's
of
a
Twilight.
great movie. No, it's actually the worst.
I actually was thinking of doing that for the longest time. Like, if we had gotten Twilight like 2 years ago, I probably would have done Vampires Suck after Twilight. But I couldn't bring myself to do it this time around, or this many years later, because I was like, I'd rather just do an actual movie. So
Yeah.
that
Maybe
Vampires Suck movie,
once we get
it's crazy. I started thinking about that again recently, and all of a sudden my YouTube algorithm, I didn't even talk about it. I didn't even type it out on my computer. All of a sudden it's like top 10 worst parody movies of all time, and it's like you have the Vampire Suck guy there, and then like I get these like on my homepage, I get like quick articles from like MSN or whatever, and it's like Vampires Suck 10 years later. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't even search for this shit. I have not spoken
10
these
years.
words. My phone should not be listening to me right now. Like, can it read my mind?
Yes. I was gonna say maybe you can suggest Vampires Suck when we get New Moon. Is that that's the one, Chameleon?
Yeah, New
New
Moon is the
Moon.
next one. There's also the Starving Games instead of the Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
There's so many bad
also
parodies.
hilarious.
There's a lot of bad parodies.
There was
See,
a
and the thing
book-
is, I will suggest the movie I would suggest that would everyone would like. I have a few movies that you guys would probably give 0.5s, and they're not parodies. They're actual attempts at movies.
Oh no.
Is one of them Geely or whatever that is? Giggly?
Giggly.
No,
Jiggly.
No, they're older movies,
I
like
actually
from the
have
50s and 60s.
I feel like that doesn't count.
They're movies. They
Scratch.
were.
Yes,
Today's
it
next
does count.
recommendation, Man Riding Horse from 1948.
I've never heard of that one. Never seen it.
Garden Scene from 1935.
Well, that's way before movies were a thing.
Garden Scene, I believe Garden Scene is like one of the first in history of a recorded motion picture. But I believe it was like a
Wasn't
bunch of
the
because
Moon
before
one?
that there was like
No, the
pictures
horse.
being put. Horses, the horse
The
one was
horse
also
running.
early. Yeah, horse running was pretty early too.
The train was really early too.
Oh yeah,
That's
I mean the
what I
train
thought.
was like a 10-second movie of a train
Yeah.
coming at you.
See, movie.
Yeah, but
you
everybody
just
thought
said it.
that was actually gonna
Well, that was
happen.
okay. It wasn't. I mean, back then it was a movie. No, the ones I'm talking, they're
It's a movie.
full-length movies.
No, it's a movie.
Over
I'm
90
suggesting. I'm
minutes.
suggesting Train,
All right.
and then we can
Actually, I
watch
think it's like
Train
15
Spotting right after.
I think there is actually a plot to the original Train where like it comes at an scared audience back then. I think it's like a 12-minute movie. Or
Well, yeah, there's like the scene where the outlaw like shoots the camera, and the people
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
that the bullet was gonna hit them.
something. Yeah.
Stupid,
like I said, then the train
stupid
came
idiots
towards
back
them.
then. Am I right?
Right? They're so dumb.
Fucking idiots.
Well, and the Wizard of Oz came out in '39.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Technicolor.
Yeah.
No, it was not.
30. Wait, no, 39 is way too early.
Yeah, that's
I-
a 60s movie.
Yeah, because that
Wizard
was
of Oz?
What? The
No, Wizard of Oz came
is
out in
not.
30s.
no.
It isn't.
No, it didn't.
It was from '39. Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
39, I believe.
That is crazy. My mind is blown right
You
now.
fact check me right now, sir.
Yeah.
Callus.
Hey, if it's
I-
not
I saw-
39,
I
it
see.
was earlier, but it was in the 30s.
1939.
Yeah.
Thank
point,
you
Point for
so
Ray.
much. I would like an
Oh, don't
apology.
worry, Ray. I knew.
Tastes fine. I would like an apology though.
Yeah. No, I've seen some really good movies from like the 20s and 30s. Like there was a lot of really good movies back then. There was some bad ones too. Yes.
You've seen them all because you grew up in that time.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
Exactly.
you
No,
know
it's
what?
because I was a
It's-
film student and they made us watch a lot of them.
It feels like it feels like 1939 is too early or too late or what's the wording It feels
too
like
soon
yeah, it feels
for
like
color.
with how that movie is, like in color, audio, special effects, people dying.
Mhm.
It just feels like man, I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, Ray was absolutely right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It was that was the first full color movie.
Well,
It wasn't technically
fully
a
in
full
color.
color, but like, the first 10 minutes and the last 2 minutes. But yeah, it was the first time color had been seen on film, I
Technicolor.
believe. Yeah, Technicolor.
Frankly, my dear.
Technically, it's color.
Frankly, my dear.
So like they were
Casablanca,
recorded
good
in
movie, and it came out I think in the 20s or
Casablanca was
30s.
black and white though.
It was
Yeah,
black
it
and
was
white,
black
but
and
yeah, it was a good movie. It came out in 20s or 30s. I can't remember which.
I'm sure you remember opening day on that one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness.
could keep going all day.
Why doesn't Callus get this? He's only a year younger than me.
No.
Callus is young at
No,
heart.
no.
I'm very
Yes,
young at
thank you.
heart too.
Well, look at
I have
Callus's
never
profile
once said,
picture though.
"Kids, get off my lawn."
If you looked at Callus's profile picture, how old do you think he would be?
19.
See, I was going to say 20.
Wow, really?
He has a very young
Yeah.
looking face.
Everyone at my job cannot believe that I'm as old as I am.
Yeah, most people are always confused about how old I am. They don't say I think I don't look 19 anymore, but
They're like, wow, I can't believe you're 230 years old.
no, I'm like 50,000 years old. Okay, I look damn good for my age.
I will say, I watched, last year I watched Nosferatu, the original, like,
Mhm.
when did that come out? 30s? 20s,
Yeah.
maybe? That's a rough
Maybe even
watch.
in the teen.
That's
Yeah,
a rough one. Like I respect it, and it does have some creepy stuff in it, but I was actually on the edge of like, should I do this for the podcast? But I decided not to because as I was watching, I was like, oh no, this is it's a rough watch. It doesn't have a lot of structure to it. It's
yeah.
It's
It
an
came out
early
in
one.
22.
yeah.
1922. Yeah, I guess I should specify 1922 because just 22 was 4
So
years
it's
ago.
104.
22, huh? 2022.
1922.
This was a COVID era movie. Damn,
Yeah.
the symbolism
Well,
you can see it.
They did remake it.
Yeah, they remade it like last year.
Yeah, let's say that. I actually watched that one. It wasn't bad,
I haven't gotten around to
Why
it
couldn't
yet.
they release it exactly 100 years later?
right?
That would have been
That's
cool.
what I was just thinking.
Yeah. Missed their opportunity. Anyway. Wow, that was a tangent. Let's go ahead and move on to our final thoughts and rating. I'm going to keep this nice, short, and sweet. I enjoy this movie a lot. I think that it's a fun time. First act, phenomenal. Third act, great. Second act, good. It's not like I don't like it. It's just good in the second act. And I think that the ending is maybe a bit like too quick. Like they just get on the horses, they kiss, end scene. So at the end of the day, I'm giving this one a respectable 4 out of 5.
Right. Well, this is one of my favorite movies. I love this movie very much, and even though I'm like fully aware of, some of the drawbacks and I'm not saying it's a perfect movie, but for me, it's a perfect movie for me, and because of that, I am giving it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with both of you. That like, while the second act kind of drags a little bit, like I love this movie so much, and I can always watch it. Like when I saw that was picked, I was like, oh yeah, I'll be fine watching that. And I agree. It is like it could be a little longer, but I'd rather it be short than too long. So I will also give it a 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Well, dang. I really like this movie. For some reason, like when I saw it a long time ago, I thought it was a lot funnier than I did now. But maybe like that was going from like watching it for the first time to watch it to like rewatching it. I don't really know. Still a great movie. I thought it was very well, I thought it was paced well, is what I was gonna say. And it's like it's not too long. It's perfect. It's a great movie. So I was gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
All right.
Ta-da.
Always
And
good to pick a winner.
I totally did not predict anyone's score for this.
Oh my gosh, what were your predictions?
I said 5 for everyone except for Tay. I put Tay at a 4.5.
Oh my gosh.
I almost did a 4.5, but I was like, no, I love this movie too much.
Yeah. See the
Wow.
problem is I can still laugh and chuckle to Monty Python. That's why I gave that one a higher score. But I still really enjoy this movie. It's not like I hate it. I just I think Monty Python's a little bit better. That's all.
Well, with that, the average for The Princess Bride between all of us is
0.5.
a 4.625.
All right.
Nice.
It doesn't have enough done, but this one has 3 decimal places.
All right.
Wait. Yemmy gave it a 4, and Ray gave it a 4 or 4.5.
4.5.
Oh, okay, that's right. For some reason, I thought you said 4 for a second. I was like, that average doesn't work out.
All right, it's time for the part of the show where we do small recommendations. If you have something that just kind of you've been watching, reading, playing, board games, books, anything. If you have a small recommendation, go ahead and speak now or hold your peace until next episode.
I recommend getting into an old hobby that you used to enjoy, because I was really into junk journaling a couple of years ago, and then I just fell out of it and never did it again. But recently, I found myself having a little bit more time, and I started getting back into it, and now I'm like hyper fixated on it and obsessing over it, and I've probably driven Dot insane, but that's okay. I'm having a great time. So that's what I recommend. I haven't been passionate about something in a really long time, so it's kind of brought that spark back, and I found myself a lot happier. So
Time to start sniffing glue again, I guess.
well, that makes you happy.
My small recommendation, I don't remember if I said this last week, but I saw Marty Supreme, the new Timothy Chalamet movie. And I would highly recommend it. It's a bit bizarre at times, and it's like really crazy, and you don't expect that from like a ping pong movie. But I would say it's probably my favorite film of 2025, because I think it originally got released in 2025 at like Cannes or some movie festival, but it just recently got a theatrical release. So it kind of goes under the dome of like a 2025 season. But if you can, check it out. It's very good, very well acted. I could definitely see good old Timmy getting a Oscar nomination for his performance. I think he won at the
Globes?
the Golden Globes. I think he won. Which is great. I think he does a great job. He like completely like becomes this character. Like a lot of people thought that movie where he played Bob Dylan was kind of stale and whatever, but this Marty Supreme movie, like the character that he portrays is just like he becomes that character. It's a really good performance, and everyone does a great job. There's so many plot points going every which way. And the ping pong is just the icing on, or is just the start, and it goes just insane from there. Like I don't want to spoil anything, but it gets pretty crazy. So check out Marty Supreme in theaters right now, but I'm sure it'll come to streaming sooner rather than later.
Okay, I've got a small recommendation. I think Yemmy will appreciate this one the most, but others might as well, especially if you like games like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. Right now it's a demo of a game called, there it is, The Big Catch Tackle Box. And it's just a little platformer collect game that's a lot of fun. And like the demo is apparently really long, like basically a full-length game. Because I guess the character you play in the demo is not actually the main character in the final game that's going to be coming out.
Interesting.
So it's kind of just the demo is just kind of a small little teach you how to play. Here's a bit of the open world.
I already have this on my wish list. I don't remember seeing this, but it's already there.
Say the name one more time.
The Big Catch Tackle Box is the demo.
Okay.
I can't remember if the final game will just be called The Big Catch, but yeah, I think so. The Big Catch, and then Tackle Box. So I played it a little bit last night on stream, and had some fun with it. Also had some frustrations with it, but that's just because this game, unlike a lot of other like collectathon games, where like they kind of teach you, you'll unlock movement as you go, like throughout the game. This just gives it to you all, at least in the demo, it just gives it to you all up front of just like, yeah, here's all the different movements you can do and different things, and it gets a little hard sometimes to go like, wait, what am I supposed to do here? Which type of movement? Because there's just so many of them. But then as you play more and more, you get it, and it just kind of comes like second nature. So it was fun. And yeah, that's my recommendation.
Sweet.
I don't have any. I was like super busy last weekend, so I've just been playing the same old games.
Wow.
Well, then how about you go ahead and give us your recommendation for the next episode?
Ayo.
Sure thing, boss. Well, as you guys know, my usual thing for this season is give you guys an option between two movies. So I've picked out two movies from the same lead actor. I'm not going to say who it is, but they are both action movies.
Jackie Chan.
I'll say it's Brendan Fraser, and it's The Mummy and The Mummy 2.
I already watched The Mummy, though.
Oh, yeah, right.
No, it's funny you say that because I did want to recommend a martial arts movie, but it turns out that Jackie Chan's not actually a good person, so I don't want to recommend any more Jackie Chan movies. He's no longer the greatest actor ever.
Heard it here, folks.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, he kind of had some shitty takes. Yeah. That's
wow.
that.
We don't have to talk about it here, but I'm intrigued afterwards.
All right. But there are plenty of other martial artists, and this particular one is not an Asian martial artist, but he does do martial arts, and I believe
Chuck
in both
Norris.
his movies.
Yeah, I was saying, another shitty person.
Chuck Norris is also a not so great person.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
really?
is happening to the world?
Oh, jeez.
He hasn't been a great person for years and years and years.
It
Well,
all started
I'm
with
in
the
a
bow
hole.
flex.
The Bowflex.
Whatever that fucking thing he had. When he lost in epic rap battles of history to Abe Lincoln, that's kind of where it all went downhill.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
Callus,
anyways,
please continue.
So the two options is one movie from 2002, the other one from 2021.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Big difference.
Yes,
That's a big
so almost 20-year difference, 19-year difference.
19-year difference, yeah.
And both star the same actor, both action movies. So
I'm
take
gonna
your
guess
pick.
it's a Fast and the Furious.
Fast
Well,
and
this
Furious
actor,
1 and Fast and the Furious 900.
this actor does appear in a few Fast and the Furious movies.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
That's your
Hmm.
only clue.
Okay, so it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson and it's Scorpion King and whatever came out recently. He's in.
What did he? Clue? No. Was it Clue?
Clue, no.
What was the movie with the guy and the thing?
Very
What are you
helpful.
talking about? Are you talking about The Rock?
Yeah. He was there. Oh, maybe it wasn't The Rock.
I
never
picked
mind.
number 2002. Let's see them young.
I'll second that nomination. I was trying to think, who was
Oh.
the rapper who was in Fast and Furious? He was in, like the
Ludacris.
first couple of.
Eminem.
Yeah, I thought
No.
Eminem too, but it wasn't. I know it
He has
wasn't.
like
I
the
was
he has like
kidding.
the van with the what is his name?
The
Callus,
van.
what's his name? It's the rapper kind of.
He said Ludacris.
Yeah,
The
Ludacris.
guy
There you
with
go.
the face.
He's,
Oh.
he's
Wow.
like, he said Ludacris a while ago.
What really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Ludacris. Anyway, I second
Anyways.
2002. So
All right. Well, I guess whatever Ray chooses doesn't matter because that's 2 counts for the.
Yep, I know. I was about to say. Well, never mind.
What if you?
You guys?
You know what the problem is, Callus? I was trying to find Ludacris's name, but Fast and Furious, and it came up first when I typed in Fast and the Furious instead of the Fast and the Furious. I hate this naming convention. Can we just talk about that for a second here? Fucking Fast and Furious.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yes, we did, but it's so fucking annoying. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, he's in the first movie. Why is he on this list of actors? Oh, it's because this is Fast and Ampersand Furious from 2009.
Well, actually, he's in the second one, not the first one.
I would have gotten to the second one.
I'll say it because Topos has a whole rant on it. Did we get Topos's rant on it one time he was on?
I think so.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a Fast and Furious from 1939 and 1927 and 1924?
Oh, I did
it's
not.
The train.
I think one of them is the train, actually.
That's awesome. And it comes full circle.
Okay, I need to know what this movie is.
Okay. Well, I kind of wanted to watch the more recent one because that's a movie that I have not seen.
Well, then choose the new.
The one from no.
Choose it. What do you?
That's the one from 02.
I want to watch the 2002 one, or the 2022 one, but you guys chose the 2002 one, so.
But I do also want to watch this because I have not seen it in like 20 years, so I'm excited to watch it again. The movie is The Transporter.
Oh, okay. Jason Statham.
Yeah, it's Jason Statham. Speaking of the cast, it stars Jason Statham. Also stars Shuki, Matt Schultz, Francois Berland, Doug Rand, etc. It is directed by 2 directors, Louis Leterrier and Corey Ewan. And here's the plot of the movie. Frank Martin, who transports, in quotes, packages for unknown clients, is asked to move a package that soon begins moving and complications arise. So yeah, this is a movie that sparked a trilogy. I did see all 3 in theaters, but I don't really remember much from like second and third one. But the first one I rewatched many times when I was younger, and I remember it fondly. So we'll see if it still holds up.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I've seen the first one, maybe the second one, back in the day, but
I don't even see a 2022 Jason Statham movie.
Oh, it's a 2021.
Oh. So 2021 would be...
The Wrath of Man?
Cheating, that's cheating.
F9? F9 is 2021?
No, it is The Wrath of Man, the other one that I was thinking of.
Romeo and Juliet. Ah, yes.
Oh.
I love that movie.
That is actually a good movie.
Romeo and Juliet, yes it is. It's freaking great. That's great.
Well, I think we know.
I don't know. Jason Statham was in it.
Ray's next movie pick. He plays. Jason Statham plays Tybalt.
I
Tybalt.
don't remember.
Tybalt.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not William Shakespeare. Okay, these.
Well, you should be.
Well, then I'd be dead. Is that what you want?
No, just be better.
Beep. All right, let's go ahead and close this one off. You can say your names now, I guess, because we're not doing DJ Voice Yem anymore. Sorry, guys. Tay voted it off of the island.
Boo.
Yep.
I am Yemmy the Ferret, and I've been here with...
Now you just sound sad.
Goodbye. My name is Callus.
What?
I almost said my real name again. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Wait, hold on. I need to know how many times you actually say it with your real name.
All the time.
That this becomes a problem. Sorry, Tay.
You're fine. You're fine. I've been Tay.
I've been Ray.
And this has been another episode of Film Freaks with a Z. Thanks for listening.
Oh, I heard a
This has
squeal
been
on
Film
that one.
Freaks with a Z. Thank you for listening.
Well, now he's mocking me.
I'm just trying to bring
He's
some
he's
love and
mocking me.
enthusiasm
Kay's
back to the
mocking me.
podcast.
Oh my
Inconceivable.
Chicken jockey. All right, we're good.
God.